two women. There's quite a few women on the brochure. With Sarah, Hannah, Ruth, Esther, and my dear Harriet Tubman. They all fulfilled purpose. They were great women. They went through a process. The enemy fought them just like you and I. The enemy fights us, trying to stop us, trying to get us off track. All right, I'm going to talk about Esther, because she's one of my ladies, you know. Esther was a woman that God had a great purpose in, that God used mightily to fulfill his purpose. Now, as we know the story about Vashti, the disobedient queen, disobeying the king in front of everybody. So when you're disobedient and he has a role as a king, you got to be taken down. All the other men, their wives are complaining, the men are complaining. Our wives are going to do like Vashti. So the king had to give her up. So what he did, he sent out a search party. I call it a search party. To get all the virgins of the land and bring them into the palace. Because he's looking for a queen. Now, I want you to look at the plan of God, how God does things. The search party brought all the great women, all the virgins, clean women. Virgins can be clean women. They are clean women. Brought all the virgins to the king's palace. And Esther's cousin, thanks to Carla, Esther's cousin brought her to the king's palace. And look at the plan of God. Look how God works. Keep a focus on God. And as the women came in, the king gave his chamberwoman, authority over all the women. He took them to another part of the palace. All the young virgins, all the fair young virgins, and the chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let their things be purified. And now when the king is searching for a wife, you've got to be purified. You've got to be clean. Now, our king is our Lord Jesus Christ. We have to be clean. So, as the woman that had authority over all the women in the king's palace, she gave them everything that they need for purification. They needed some kind of myrrh, perfume, some type of oil for cleansing before they came before the king. So when they brought Esther in, all the virgins went before the king. And when they brought Esther in, this is the first time, when they brought Esther in right away, now look at God. He gave Esther favor. The king, Esther pleased the king. All the women, they loved Esther. Favor of God. When God got a plan, however it may work, he will give you favor. People will not understand why. It's not for them to know why. This is plan of God.